Only 2 more days to South Birmingham High School's Millennium Reunion. $50 at the door. Last chance, Renee.
Yeah, me, the last thing I want to do is celebrate the new millennium by thinking about the high school I went to and the old one.
Fine. Then I won't go either.
Why? The whole student body is going to be expecting to see homecoming queen Mary Elizabeth O'Brien, party girl extraordinaire, wearing the same green army boots she wore at her coronation.
Well, I'm sure the debate team is expecting to see you, too.
Further proof that I was invisible in high school.
Invisible? Renee, there were but 20 black kids who went to the school.
Emmy, I didn't even get an invitation to the reunion. You loved high school. I hated it.
That's because you studied too much, and I didn't. Homecoming queen, who cares? What have I done since? Let's look at these.
Rejection letters?
It's like some kind of book publishing conspiracy or something.
Emmy, why don't you just go to the reunion without me? I'm just going to stay home and read. Then it'll be just like high school.
Renee, what are you talking about?
Renee, remember Ian Johansson?
You know, Collier's guitar player?
Yeah, he's coming to the reunion for one last gig with the Collier Sims Band, straight off a national tour with Springsteen.
He's living Collier's dream. Come on, Renee, we're gonna have so much fun. Wouldn't it be fun to see Jerry Walters again? Maybe y'all could reenact that cute little pose you did for the prom pictures.
Didn't I hear he died in some freak scuba accident?
I'm leaving.
Wait a minute. You just give me 3 good reasons why you won't go, and I'll stop pushing.
Okay, number 1, I'm not married. Number 2, I have never been married.
Number 3.
Number 3, I'm likely to deck the first person who asks me, when are you going to get married?
Oh, that is so childish.
Exactly, that's why I'm not going. It'll be just like I'm back in high school all over again.
Fine, then we both won't go.
Fine.
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 Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. In my wild, beautiful world, you will love flow. It ain't easy now. I'll be gone alone.
Come on, Shug. Without you there, it won't be the same. Nothing ever is.
Nice line, but I'm still not born.
Hey, Mom, who's Angela Davis?
Angela Davis.
It's a left-wing radical who wanted to destroy the American way of life. That's who.
Well, not exactly. Why?
Because there's a picture in here that says Angela Davis or Renee Jackson.
Renee had an afro.
That was her anti-establishment look.
There's a picture of you and Dad kissing.
Yeah, we sure had fun in high school, didn't we, Shug?
Some had more fun than others. Time to go, you all. Don't be late. Come on. Get your lunch. Have a good day. Drive carefully. Bye. See you later.
Is this about Della Mae?
Oh, please. Aside from the part about you losing your virginity to her, I'm totally over it, okay?
Mary Elizabeth, we talked about this.
Kidding, all right? I just don't want to go without Renee, that's all. Although, it would be fun to go and see if all the rumors about Della Mae's boob jobs and tummy tucks and 16 husbands is true. Ah,
What?
it's a publishing company. They like it. They like my book. I don't believe it. We at Brunel Publishing are proud to have had the opportunity to read such a wonderfully written book.
Ow!
Oh!
Hey, it's like your dream comes true. I knew it would, Shug.
Hey, maybe you're right. Maybe we ought to go to that reunion.
Well, it's great, but why now?
Because now I'm the soon-to-be published Elizabeth Sims.
Yes!
Lakeisha?
Morning, boss.
Ouch. You all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Well, last night, me and my friends, we went out drinking, and I kind of lost a bet. So at 2:30, I got a tattoo.
You didn't.
I did! Oh, it's a cute little heart, and it has my name inside it. You want to see it?
No, no.
Oh, please, I'm dying to show it to someone, Renee.
Oh, my God.
What? What is it?
It's misspelled.
Oh, I know. It's Lakeisha Denise. Denise without an E, Reynolds. It's a family spelling.
No, not the E, the D.
The what?
Excuse me, Renee, I was wondering. Very nice.
Joe.
A tattoo, Renee.
Would you mind waiting outside?
Of course. But why does it say Lakeisha Penis Reynolds?
What? He's kidding, right? Renee, please tell me he's kidding.
Why would any parent name their daughter after a...
Joe, that's enough. It's misspelled.
Certainly hope so.
Renee, what am I gonna do?
Well, you can start by pulling up your skirt.
Renee, look what I got! Look what I got!
Congratulations.
Congratulations for what?
They love my book, and I couldn't have done it without you. Now we need to make a deal and just see how much money they got behind door number 2.
Well, okay, well, the first thing we do is we make a phone call. We get their financials, company bio, some samples of their work.
Yeah, we can do that too. Come on, let's do it.
But I'll be all alone in a new school, Daddy.
No, you won't, sweetheart. There are already a few other Negroes attending the same public school.
Your dad is right. Both William and Mary Carter have been there since the beginning of the year, dear.
But look, my grades, they're all A's. Why do I have to change in the middle of the year?
Dad, she's afraid. Aren't you, sis?
Oh, don't be, honey. Come here. Now, you won't be the first, but you also won't be the last. Thankfully, the protests in Birmingham seem to be over, but, well, I'm not going to lie to you, Renee. Most of the white kids are going to wish you weren't there.
Then why are you forcing me to go? I won't have any friends, Daddy.
We're not forcing you, sweetie. We're leaving the decision up to you.
But you're also old enough now to understand that the movement has helped to change a lot of the laws. Unless more of us have the courage to take advantage of them, what good are they?
Are you crazy, Renee Jackson? I think going to the same school is a great idea. That way we can go to recess together.
But you go to a Catholic school, and I don't think the Catholics let us go to their schools yet.
Oh, yeah. Well, then I'll tell my dad the public school will save him some money. That always works for my mom. Oh, I don't get this long division stuff. Maybe I'd be better at a shorter division. I would miss seeing Collier every day.
At least you have Collier. Who's gonna like me at that school?
I will.
That's not what I mean.
I know. I was just trying to make you feel better.
Here, let me see that. Maybe I can help. It would be fun to go to school together, wouldn't it?
Hey, Mama.
I'll be right down there, just fixing up my hair.
I see you've been talking to Mary Elizabeth.
I made your favorite. Oxtails and sweet potato pie. Hope you're hungry.
Mama, get back here. Mama, where'd you dig up all this stuff?
Now, what kind of mother would I be if I tossed out my daughter's high school diploma or that nice picture of you in your prom dress? Who's that boy that took you to the prom?
Jerry Walters. And you forced me to go with him, remember?
Did I? Didn't he jump off a bridge or something?
I don't know, Mom. I hope not.
Oh, now why are you making such ugly fuss about all this? Why, when I went to my 40th high school reunion with your daddy, I was dreading it something awful. But then after a couple of drinks, I was the life of the party.
Mom, I've never been back to one of these reunions because no matter what we'd like to believe, people don't change.
Oh, sweetie, now listen. There will be times in the future, just like there were times in the past, when even best friends set each other aside for a spell. Back then, Mary Elizabeth didn't know she was hurting you. How could she? You about disappeared into that room of yours with all those books, barely spoke a word to anyone.
Mom, I was angry at a lot of people back then, including Mary Elizabeth. Why would I want to go back to that?
Because with time, some things do change. And besides, if anybody asks you, you just tell them your husband is on a business trip. Or it's none of their damn business anyway.
Joe?
Which one? White or black?
Well, what are you doing here with those?
I thought you'd like to choose. It's a woman's prerogative, you know.
I take it back. I don't want to know. Just go.
I would if I could, but I can't.
Why?
She made me promise not to leave until we coordinated our colors, Renee.
Mary Elizabeth, I'll kill her.
So what are you going to wear to the reunion?
Nothing.
Well, that should get their attention.
Because I'm not going.
Sure you are. That's why I'm here. That's why I've agreed to be your,
Date?
No. Even better. Your husband. Who are you calling?
The police.
Now, wait, Renee, is that really necessary? I'll use the back door.
Emmy? You won't quit until I go, will you?
What do you think?
But Emmy.
Just ask yourself one simple question.
What?
Did I ever take no for an answer without making your life absolutely miserable?
Fine. You win. Just call up your dogs and I'll go.
With Joe?
Yes, I'll go with Joe on one condition. No Harvey Wallbangers. Not even one.
Fine.
Do you realize how pathetic this is?
Well, at least we'll be pathetic together. She's gone.
She never had a chance.
Thank you.
Oh, Joe, is this absolutely necessary?
But if we're going to pull this off, we have to have wallet-sized photos, Renee. It's a must.
Ready?
Smile.
Great.
Okay, bring in the kids.
Kids? Hi.
I thought one of each. Aren't our kids beautiful, Renee?
Joe, I'm not having children with you.
Okay, no kids. Maybe some other time, huh?
Sorry I'm late, Renee.
Lakeisha, where have you been?
What is all of this?
Don't ask.
I went down to the tattoo shop. No one there would talk to me. I'm thinking about suing them for damages.
Are you sure you want to spread your, butt across the front page of the newspaper? The press can be very cruel about these things.
Well, then, I don't know. Renee, maybe you can go down there and talk to him for me.
Lakeisha, I don't know anything about tattoos.
Luckily, I do. Would you like to see my one-eyed snake?
No!
Anyway, I can help. These are my kind of people. I can talk to them myself.
What do you think?
I guess so. Thanks.
Great. Renee, before I leave, I have a list of questions I need to ask you before tonight so we can get our story straight.
What kinds of questions?
Let's see. Question number 1. Which side of the bed do you like to sleep on? And how do you feel about sweaty feet and satin sheets?
Smell the smoke from a distant barbecue. Done my time in the Silver City. Texas, I'm coming back to you.
They have been doing this all day, Mom, and to be honest, it gives me a headache.
Texas!
Reminds me of high school. Go figure, huh?
Beer cans and cigarette butts all day. Does this remind you of high school, too?
Certainly not. What kind of girl do you think I was?
Hey, Shug. Hey, party girl. How they hanging?
Pretty high, Ian. How about yourself? Still rocking and rolling after all these years?
So I walked that stairway to heaven, After the reunion, Ian's going out on tour with Aerosmith.
Cool.
Yeah, real dream come true, huh, Collier? I guess.
Well, maybe we ought to walk up our own stairway to heaven and get dressed.
We're gonna rehearse one more, Shug, then I'll be right up.
Go on, buddy. You've been whipped for almost 30 years. No reason to stop now on account of me.
Come on now. Come on. Get on up the stairs. Get on up the stairs. Come on, go. We're gonna rehearse one more.
Nuts and bolts have been very good to this family, Johnny.
Daddy, I don't give a damn about the hardware business.
Well, I do, Daddy. I love the hardware business. Especially those little squeezy things that the boys all use. They're called pliers.
I got dreams, Daddy. I got dreams of seeing the world while I still can. Ain't you always taught us not to settle for anything but our dreams?
Speaking of dreams...
What are you babbling about now, Spazzola?
None of your beeswax.
It is too.
It is not poofy hair.
It is too.
Johnny,
Call your
we're not
lover.
done with this.
What is it, Mary Elizabeth?
Well, I had this dream about how you could save some money.
Go on.
I dreamed that I wanted to go to public school instead of that very expensive Catholic school.
Mary Elizabeth, there are some things worth spending money on. And you getting a Catholic education is one of them.
But, Daddy...
You're staying right where you are until high school, just like your brother and sister. Especially since those damn Democrats started forcing those coloreds into the public schools.
Approximately 200 students on
I tried, Renee, but my dad said no because of democracy or something. With you there, I knew everything would be okay, Emmy. But by myself, I don't know what's gonna happen. I have an idea. Even if I can't be there, here, wear this ring. If you need me or feel scared, just rub it and think about me. Maybe that'll help. And you take this ring. So even if we're apart with these rings, we can get through it together.
Protesters are on their third day of a hunger strike, hoping to change President Johnson.
They can go on a hungry strike to change the president's mind. So can I, to change my dad's.
Renee, purple velvet. You look delicious.
I'll get my wrap.
Renee.
Yes?
I think Lakeisha may have bigger problems than a penis on her ass.
What?
The tattoo, Renee. I talked to Bubba, the owner of the shop. He says he closes at midnight. He wasn't even open 2:30 in the morning. Bubba thinks we should maybe talk to Lakeisha about her drinking instead of him about his tattoos.
Lakeisha.
Yeah. Oh, and Renee, before I forget, if we're going to do this, let's do it right.
Maybe she's right. Maybe this whole thing was a bad idea.
No, it's not. Hey, look there. It's a smart girl from biology.
Uh-huh. Valedictorian. She works as a stripper out that club next to the interstate now.
Yeah, Conley III sure made some money in the software business.
Who says money can't buy love?
Hi.
Hey! Oh, you came!
Hey, show the ring, sweetheart.
Oh, wow.
3 carats. Way to go, Joe.
I wasn't sure you were going to come.
Neither was I. I thought this time we'd go back together.
Look at you. You haven't been married 15 minutes. You got a ring on the size of Rocket Gibraltar, and me, I've been married forever. I only got this corsage. Now, what is wrong with that picture, Collier?
But Mary Elizabeth, the flowers in your corsage, they are real. The diamond, well, it's not.
It's not?
These quick engagements never last, Renee.
Well, it looks real, honey. That's all that counts.
Collier! Hey, Ian! Time to rock and roll!
Mel Lisbon, over here.
Oh, hey! I'm going to go say hey to the girls.
I'll get us some drinks.
Excuse me, Robert, have you seen Jerry Walters?
Jerry Walters, let's see. No. You know, I think I heard he choked on a raisin or something and died. Sorry.
I was gone. She was there to stay. Yes, she was. Yes, she was right on time.
Well, actually, my book is about the trials and tribulations of youth and growing up in the South. It's partly autobiographical.
Well, dear, isn't all good fiction? Oh, there she is. Della Mae, over here, honey. Hi. Della Mae. Hi. How y'all doing? Just great. Della Mae, you remember Mary Elizabeth O'Brien?
I'm sorry, I don't.
Oh, she married Collier Sims.
Oh, yes, of course. Rather hastily, if I recall. Good to see you, dear. Good to see you, too, honey.
Della Mae flew in all the way from New York. She's in advertising. She sells it.
Well, I guess selling something's better than giving it away.
And you, Mary Elizabeth, what do you do? Oh, she is a soon-to-be published author.
Soon to be. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe I know the publisher. I do a lot of business at Random House, Liberty, Crown.
How about Brunel Publishing?
Brunel.
They're very big.
In what?
Books.
Oh, and how many copies in your first printing?
I don't know exactly how many. Well, look, there's Renee. Y'all remember Renee Jackson, huh, honey? Come over here and talk to us.
So how is the Ice Queen anyway? I can see she hasn't completely thawed out yet.
Renee? Oh, she's great. In her new 5,000 square foot, 14-room mansion, which she could afford to pay for in cash after working at the most prestigious law firm in Washington, D.C. And you, Katie? How are things going at the supermarket? Still on register?
Hi, Renee. Hi. Tell me you remember me or you'll break my heart. I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, that's okay. I guess that's why they give us those tacky name tags. I took mine off. They didn't even have one for me. After all these years, we're not still feeling sorry for ourselves, are we? I'll give you 3 clues.
Okay.
Homeroom. I'm sorry. Biology with Mr. Saunders. This is so embarrassing. This is nothing, honey. The night's still young. Maybe we should just skip the 3rd clue and I took you to the prom. Jerry Walters? Actually, Sherry Walters now. What do you think? Cost me a mint. Your mustache, it's gone. Honey, that ain't the only thing that's gone. I don't know what to say. How about you look fabulous in that outfit? Took me long enough to stuff myself into it. And look at you, Renee Jackson. You grew up to be a gorgeous woman. So did you.
Sorry it took so long, sweetheart.
Joe, it's all right.
No, it's not all right. See, when I'm away from my beautiful wife, minutes, they seem like hours.
I think you got yourself a keeper, Renee. Hi, I'm Sherry.
Joe Lozano. Please excuse my wife. She always forgets to introduce me, especially to a beautiful woman.
I don't feel very well. I think I need to go to the ladies' room. Would you excuse me, please?
Of course, dear.
Oh, ladies' room. I'll go with you. I just love the way that sounds.
Oh, Sherry, don't forget to save at least one dance for me.
You know I will, honey.
And when I rock, you know, the rocking and sing. I give you all the love I have, child. How can I be to blame?
You know, this is why I always say people should go to their reunions.
Why is that?
Yeah, because it reminds us that bygones can be bygones.
Uh-huh.
Well, you know, I mean, considering Della Mae and Collier's history and all, I mean, who would have thought you'd be okay with that?
What are you talking about?
What about them? Everybody in high school knew about it. Didn't you, dear?
Harvey Wallbanger, make it a double.
Not thirsty either.
But Mary Elizabeth, you haven't drank or eaten a thing.
That's because I'm on a hungry strike.
I think you mean hunger strike, Spaz.
Yeah, one of those bigger spaz.
That's enough.
The devil's gotten into you now, Mary Elizabeth.
Not eating ever again till you change your mind about letting me go to a different school.
But don't eat. I don't give a damn.
Matt!
Crying out loud, Catherine. I told her once I shouldn't have to tell her again.
Just because you say it don't make it so, Daddy.
Johnny, that's enough.
You got something to say to me, boys? Say it.
Both of you, stop it this instant.
You got something to say or not?
Yeah. The world doesn't begin and it doesn't end in this living room, Daddy, and it doesn't in your hardware store neither, and it doesn't matter if you think it does, because the world's changing, and I want to be a part of it. Ignoring it isn't going to make it go away none either.
You finished?
Yeah.
So you go do what you got to do, and then get the hell out of my house.
Hey.
Hey,
You know I'm proud of you, right?
you are?
Yeah, I always have been. But you know what's more important than that? You gotta be proud of yourself. Going to school for us means a lot more than it does to the white folk.
Why?
Well, because since we're colored, they don't expect much from us. So we have to show them we can sit straighter, get better grades, and succeed with or without them. You don't need anybody to make you feel proud or like you belong if you're already proud about yourself. And I know that my little sister is strong enough to walk into that school tomorrow without looking back and show them that Renee Jackson does belong.
Renee, you know you were my role model.
For what?
The change. You're the woman I always wanted to be.
I'm flattered.
Oh, damn it. Girl, you got a tampon?
What?
Just kidding, of course. Honey, science hasn't come that far yet, and let's hope they never do. I'm just trying to help you relax.
I'm sorry, it's a bit of a shock, you know, seeing you the way you are.
I know. Hey, you know what the best part of being a woman is?
No, what is it?
Being able to sit down and relax instead of all that standing up I used to do.
The lines for getting there are always so ridiculous, aren't they?
Oh, child, I'm glad you're laughing about it. Because laughing about it is the first step to accepting it, okay?
You know, I had no idea in high school.
How could you? It took me another 10 painful years to admit it to myself. I hope that explains the lukewarm kiss I gave you after the prom. Nothing personal?
Thank you. Took a lot of courage for you to come here tonight.
You and me both, child.
No, what I mean is, compared to what you've been through.
Oh, now don't you go start comparing pain. I mean, we spent enough time talking in those 4 years for me to know I wasn't the only one who felt like they didn't belong. Child, pain is pain. Comes in all shapes and sizes and colors and surgeries. Oh, did you know that I considered you my best friend?
Well, finally, there you are.
Emmy, you remember sharing, don't you?
Yes, of course I do. How are you? You look great.
Thank you. Trust me, it wasn't easy.
Did you know about Collier and Delamain High School?
What?
Because apparently everybody else did.
Oh, Emmy, come on. Isn't it a little late to worry about that now?
It's never too late.
Hey, y'all! I'm supposed to remind everybody about the 70s farewell family fling tomorrow night. Remember, dressing in 70s clothes is mandatory. And don't miss out on your very last chance to see the Collier Sims Band performing. Y'all see y'all there tomorrow night, huh?
I don't know if y'all remember, but in our senior year, we were all asked to make predictions about what would happen in the year 2000. Well, they're all right here in our Millennium Kegger. All right. Our first prediction comes from Mr. William Conn, who predicted that in the year 2000, computers would be so commonplace that even my classmates would understand them. Except for me and my wife. That's a pretty good call, Bill.
I've forgotten what a ham he gets to be when he gets hold of a microphone.
The next
I've never
prediction
seen him so happy.
the entire senior class. And it was, who would be most likely to make history and become the first president, female president of the United States? And the answer is Mary Elizabeth O'Brien.
No cigar, Mary Elizabeth. PTA doesn't count, honey.
This night's just getting better and better. I think I'll have another drink now.
I mean,
maybe a tequila sunrise.
Looks like Collier should have stayed with the woman who first broke him in. At least then some of his dreams might have come true.
Emmy, don't do it. Emmy, don't do it. It's not worth it, Emmy. It's not worth it. You bitch.
Bitch!
Oh, please, let's just go. Please, don't make any more of a scene.
I see your lackey is still here.
Oh, what the hell?
This whole thing was your fault, you know.
How could any of this possibly be my fault?
Because you were weak, Renee. You should never have caved in when I tried to talk you into coming to this thing in the first place.
You can be so selfish sometimes,
Oh,
Emmy.
fine. Blame me. I thought I was over the old tart, and I
I'm
wasn't.
not talking about Della Mae. I'm talking about you. Tell me something. Why did you want me to come back to this reunion with you?
Because I thought we'd have fun, like we did in high school.
Fun? We didn't have fun in high school.
Well, of course we did. It was a
No,
blast.
it wasn't. Most of the time you left me alone for football games or pickup trucks, or you were so busy with Carl you didn't even realize that I wasn't there.
That is not true. I always begged you to come. It was you who always had the excuse.
Excuse? How many times did you get a knife pulled and you walking down these halls?
Huh?
How many times were you called a nigger?
How many times were you called a nigger lover?
And what did you do when they called you that?
I said I was proud of it.
Always?
No. Sometimes I denied you were my friend.
Because having a black friend back then didn't make you very popular. And being popular was all that was important to you, wasn't it, Emmy?
Do you think that? We were kids, Renee. We made a few mistakes, but I was always there for you. It was you who turned your back on me.
Why, because I left Birmingham and went to college?
No, because you left me and condemned me for taking the low road while you were on the blacktop highway to success. I can only guess how ashamed you must have been trying to explain your knocked-up white trash friend to your new circle of acquaintances. I guess that wasn't a very popular idea either. So you tell me who left who.
You have no idea how painful this place was to me. You still don't.
Good news. Della Mae decided not to press charges.
But you may have to serve detention during recess and after school.
Morning, Lakeisha.
Morning, boss.
You're lucky I have friends in high places, Renee. A drunk and disorderly conduct charge, not easy to get rid of.
I was not drunk.
Well, either way, your record's clean. Renee, should I go with the Travolta whites or the printed polyester?
What?
To the 70s farewell family fling. It's tonight, you know.
Forget it, Joe.
There's still time for a family photo.
It's him, Renee. The jerk who tattooed me. He's here.
Mr. Lozano, Peter here has some talking he needs to do.
The shop closes at midnight like he told you, but I wait about a half hour and I reopen after Bubba leaves. I just wanted to make a few bucks and practice my art.
I think you should start practicing your spelling more than your art.
Lakeisha?
Excuse me, but all this, it's not just his fault.
Well, it certainly isn't my fault that I have that word tattooed on my, butt.
Well, actually, miss, it is. All our customers, they fill out an application. Helps confirm size, color, location. And we have each customer write down what they want tattooed.
Lakeisha, that D does look like a P.
Yeah, and believe me, I've been asked to tattoo weirder things than that word on your,
But, just to clear this up and resolve it I'd like to offer to pay out of your salary for the removal of the tattoo, and I'll offer her any future tattoos on the house.
Lakeisha?
I just have one question. How bad does it hurt removing the tattoo on me?
Let's just say you may want to get drunk one last time.
What's all your stuff doing in here, Johnny?
Well, it's you, Squirt. I'm going to be gone for a little while.
To the army?
Well, the boot camp first.
But isn't that where they decide if you'd make a good soldier or not? But why do you have to go away at all, Johnny?
Well, it's my chance to see the world, Squirt.
Well, how long's that gonna take?
I don't know. But before I go, I need to tell you a few things. Now, Mom and Daddy, they're gonna be mad for a little while, but they'll get over it. You're a good sister. And I know that you're a good friend. That's what I want to tell you. Don't let nobody change who your friends are or what your dreams are. Now, those are all yours. They belong to you. Don't worry. I gotta come back and take care of my little sister, don't I?
The total number of American combat casualties suffered by military advisors in South Vietnam over the past year was made public today by the United States military mission in Saigon. Among the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marine Corps personnel
Will you send me a postcard or something?
Of course I will, Squirt.
Command, and this year's figures represent an increase over the previous two. According to the Saigon military,
You'll call me too, right?
Sure I will.
President Johnson has ordered further escalation in the war in Vietnam, fueling growing concerns that greater American involvement is becoming inevitable. In what is being called the most impressive strike of the conflict to date, a number of American lives were lost. In other war news, supported by American forces, the South Vietnamese struck a confident withdrawal in a forest north of Saigon today.
Okay, class, open your books. Now pay attention because I will be calling on every one of you at some point to read. So do keep up.
Mary Elizabeth, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How'd you like those books?
Love them, especially the leather-bound one.
Well, we're proud of all of our books.
Can I ask you something? How many copies did you plan on running the first printing?
Usually we start small and grow.
Great.
Let's say we start with 1,000 at first print, at $3 per book, plus our 15% publishing fee. That'll cost you $3,450.
I'm sorry, what? I'm supposed to... You want me to pay you? Isn't that kind of backwards?
Well, not for a vanity press, it's not. You pay us.
Mr. Crichton, I've taken you off speaker. That kind of scam is exactly why I repeatedly called your office and requested the... No, I will not reimburse you for the cost of shipping your books. But I will be filing a complaint with the State Board of Business Ethics. Oh, yes, I will be doing that immediately. And make sure your secretary gets that.
Look at me, Collier. Do I have a big L on my forehead or something? Don't laugh, it's not funny. I've been thinking about it. I peaked in high school. I'm what people call a high school peaker.
No, you're not. You're just a late bloomer. And your book is proof of that. It's something to be proud of. It belongs in the bookstores. And one way or the other, we're going to get it there. Hell, even if we do have to put it on the shelves ourselves.
I just don't think I can ever show my face in Birmingham again. I'm sorry if I'm keeping you going to the 70s dinner party tonight.
That's all right. I'll get another chance to play with Ian again.
That's the same thing you said almost 30 years ago. Ian always blamed me for getting pregnant and keeping you from going on tour with him. He still blames me. That was your dream. And I ruined it.
Oh, Mary Elizabeth. I blame you too. But not for ruining my dream, for making it come true. You know what I noticed at the reunion? We were the only couple there that were madly in love in high school and are still madly in love today. The very first day I met you and I smelled tobacco on your breath, I knew that was the only dream I needed. I love you, Mary Elizabeth.
You sure do know how to sweet talk a girl, Collier Sims.
Come here.
Oh, perfect.
Remember me?
Sherry, right?
You remembered. I'm here because there's something I really need to tell you.
Well, sure, come on in.
Excuse the tacky clothes. I just came from the 70s party.
Oh.
I suppose you decided...
Decided not to go.
I understand. So I'm here because, since you couldn't go, the party's coming to you.
Huh?
Surprise!
Oh my God, Collier!
You think you're an accident, girl, huh? Hey, brother, what's wrong, man? All right, let's go.
Oh.
What do you think, huh? You speechless? Perfect. Hey, look, your brother book is just a minor setback, remember? Van Gogh never sold a painting while he was alive, and look where he is today, huh?
Yeah, dead.
Hey,
Hi.
this where the party's at?
I guess so.
You okay?
Oh, we're better than okay, hell. We've been through a lot worse than this.
Before we go any further, there's something I gotta tell you.
Oh, my God. I'd give anything if my ass was still that tight.
Hey, honey, we gotta get you dressed.
What am I gonna wear?
Mom, what's going on down here? What? Why are you staring at me? Let's party!
All through history, man's waited on women. They're smarter than us. That's why we're with them. They're pretty when they walk. They make us feel all right. Make you wait all day to kiss them good night. Wait. We got to wait.
Excuse me, Shirley. I promised my wife a dance visit.
Hold it. Could we just stop the music? Stop the music. I have an announcement to make. This man is not my husband. I'm not married. I have never been married, and I may never get married. Any questions? Just one. Does that mean Joe is available?
Renee?
Absolutely. Let's get this party started.
For once in my life, I want someone who needs me. Someone I've needed so long. For once unafraid, I can go where life leads me. Somehow I know I'll be strong. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Someone warm.